we're back with some more Minecraft Skyblock here on Cosmic Sky. Today we're going to be going ahead and revamping our farms as well as unlocking the carrot recipe, which I have prepared for today's video. Anyways, before we go ahead and do that, if you are a part of the 85% of people that are not subscribed that view my content within the past month, I'd really appreciate it if you considered subscribing with notifications. So in PV2, I do have the carrot recipe pages that we're going to go ahead and use and craft up the recipe. And if we do IS farming, you can see we have the requirements, we just need the recipe. So we're gonna go ahead, go into here in our crafting menu and craft it up, make the carrot recipe, plop that down, there we go. We now have carrots unlocked. And what I want to do is build my farms underneath my island, because over time we'll run out of a height limit, and I do want to go ahead and fix that problem. So we're quickly going to go ahead, harvest these crops, holding left click, and then we're gonna go ahead and break all the seeds, get them back, and then we'll make a whole new farm and destroy this one as well. Since I do want to make it a little bit more compact and just more ideal, that is at least the plan I'm going for. And what I've decided is I'm not going to be making twice baked potatoes. Apparently it's not worth making from what people have been saying, just because of how much fuel you have to spend for only double the amount of price onto the item itself. With the auto smelting bot, it's not really that worth it. We're gonna go ahead and do toggles, go to island, turn on the shift break crops, and now we can shift and break all these. We should be good and get every single potato that we had previously. There we go. And for the time being, we'll just put that in PV1. I do want to make sure I fully harvest these without breaking them, because I do want to actually get the island XP, which probably would be a smart idea since I do need to progress within the game. All right, let's go ahead and start breaking all these seeds. I wonder how many stacks of seeds we're gonna have. I'm quite curious. Okay, we can go ahead and craft all this into bread. Making garlic bread is still very useful from what I know, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Go ahead, put it in here. There we go. Now we need to break the seeds. Okay, so we have a total of 5 stacks and a half of seeds for wheat, what is pretty good. But now we need to go ahead, destroy this whole farm, and then we're gonna go build the one under our island. And I have something to explain once we're done breaking this farm really quick. Okay, so the farms are destroyed, so I'm gonna give a rundown of things I've done off camera. That's what I wanted to go over. So quickly, we're gonna go over that. So first of all, you can see that I have simplified the spawner farms. The mobs don't despawn, so what you do is you put the spawners down, and then you push the mob in the location, and then you use a strength pot for cows as per usual, but you stand in their hitbox like this, and then you just kill them. Pretty simple. And then for chickens, you go down with a trapdoor, and you go in their hitbox, and you do the same for rabbits. We have about 12 coal nodes now that I thought I'd mention. We have 12 of these, what are worth around 200,000 per one. We of course reached island level 6, which did help us get the carrots unlocked, of course. And then the big thing I've been doing is scavenger adventure, which I've managed to get up to about 65 points. Technically 72, but 65 is when you get tier 4, and 100 is when you get tier 5. I've been doing a lot of scavenger adventures, and what I've managed to do is manage to actually fight decently high level mobs in there, so like the ones that do more damage. And from doing that, I've gotten a lot of skill tokens. In one day, I pulled 7. So what that means is I've spent all the skill tokens into the specific skills I wanted to go into, and we have one more we need to claim. So we're gonna go ahead, claim this up, and be done with our skills. Once we go ahead, purchase the 90% durability loss, the negative 90% on our island. So there we go. We have all 10 that we wanted to obtain. We're not gonna be bothering with the PvP since I don't PvP. So that is pretty good that we have that situated now. And each one of those are roughly at least 400,000 right now, sometimes 500,000 or 600,000. So realistically, that's a ton of money. So what this means is we can use /fly now and just build under our island without having to use flight orbs or anything. So we need water buckets, and we need to go to this side of the island, and we're gonna build our little farm area. I'm kind of keeping the island size the same as it is, even though we can build out further somewhat. So we're gonna make the crops on this layer here, right above here, and then we're gonna have the lanterns right up here. So this will be the level for the dirt. So my goal is to make a long row of wheat, carrot, and potatoes. Different rows, actually. So we're gonna start out with wheat, and I think we'll make the carrot and potato into one row once we figure out the wheat one, I think is the plan. So we have the rough layout of the dirt. We gotta figure out where all the water sources will go now. This is how far we're gonna have the farm go for the wheat farm. So we can go ahead, break all this, because this was just to specify the spacing between each water. Then we'll go down here, put our block of dirt that we can use to make sure the water doesn't flow to the bottom of the island. island. Now we need to go ahead and put the water down. So we need 3 more, I believe. So we'll go ahead, grab the water from our fish farm. But what we need to do is go into shop, go to farming right here, and we'll buy a ton of wooden hoes because we're going to need to use all these to till the ground. And we have fix all as well. So once they get super low, we can just fix them all at once and reuse them if we need to use them again. So we don't have to waste a ton of money, even though it's not like a ton, but it is a decent portion of money. But I can already see the durability loss from the island skill perks that I just claimed. Like, we are able to use this wooden hoe way longer, which is so nice. So I thought we would need more harvesting hoes, but I guess we're not going to, so I'm gonna just let some of these break. The durability thing is so useful. I thought we would need way more, so I just bought more for no reason. Anyways, we got the first farm done. We're gonna build another one really quick. I just need to go ahead, grab some light gray wool. Actually, let's get 3 stacks. Now what we're going to do is on the corner, we're going to add a little bumper, and we'll be walking side to side on each side just to make sure we can break all the wheat or whatever crop is on the specific farm. But honestly, is a good concept. I can't complain. So there we go. We have the bumpers, and then we'll put down the crops here in a moment, but I am gonna put a spacing here, and we'll do the same on this side. And then we got to set up the next farm, what is going to be carrots and potatoes, because realistically they're going to be the hardest crops to get, for me at least, in this layout of farms. So at the end of the day, it's probably best we only make 1 farm for them, and if we need to make more, then we will. Okay, so the dirt is all placed. We just need to place water and put the other bumper and till the land. So let's go ahead, grab some more water. Okay, the bumper's done, the water's done. Now we just need to till it. Okay, so I'm just putting down the lights, and then we should be pretty much situated, and we can go ahead and place crops, what I'm very excited for. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and place down carrots first, since we have all the lights situated. Carrots will be on the second farm, and we're gonna do half here and then half potatoes on this side. Then one of the sides is carrots, one is potato. That's what we're gonna roll with here. So carrots will be the right side, and then the potatoes will be on the left side. Now we're gonna go ahead and place down the wheat seeds. It doesn't really matter where the wheat goes because it's gonna be one whole farm of wheat. And off camera, I hope I can finish this wheat farm so it's super big to the point where I can make a ton of money from just farming this. And from the looks of it, we already have half of the wheat farm done just from all the seeds we have. We'll probably have like 1 out of 4 left to actually fill in with wheat seeds. And then if we need to build more wheat farms, we will. And there we go. We are done with the wheat farm. We pretty much almost had it complete. So I'll probably have this done off camera the next time you see this farm. I don't know about the carrots or potatoes, but we'll see. Probably not the carrots. And the last thing I do want to go ahead and do for the video is something very, very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and make our coal fuel recipe, what is the second type of fuel on the server, which I'll explain why we need to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and craft our coal fuel recipe and redeem it, and look in /recipes. So coal fuel recipe, you need 2 to 4 in a coal and fuel ratio, but you get 10 fuel value if you make this. So what I've done is saved up a ton of fuel and a ton of coal, so I can actually craft this together and make it into coal fuel, which I'll probably get done off camera, so I can start using coal fuel for the smelting bot, so I don't have to use regular fuel, which is probably a smart idea. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.